season, coming up 1 win short of getting to the NBA Finals. Going down deep to Lee. Nice turnaround hook.
Now you remember Marcus Lee, Julius Randle, James Young. Then he transferred to Cal, where he finished last season, and now trying to make himself an NBA player.
As Daniel
on the Rockets roster situation, he's played really well here.
Sexton, nice hesitation.
Right.
From outside, Marcus Lee, nice offensive rebound. Carl White, who was acquired late in the year last year by Cleveland, can't finish on the Euro step, but Marcus Lee does. Jamel Artis, undrafted a year ago out of Pittsburgh. Artis tried the overhead soccer pass, intercepted. Look out below. Dang Adele playing in his 3rd Summer League game with the flush.
Plenty of NBA scouts watching, looking to maybe fill out a roster or G League spot. Got a lot of international scouts still here.
10 seconds to shoot. Cavaliers a 2-point lead. Artis straight on 3 for the Cavaliers. Get a look at Billy Preston. Never got a chance to play at Kansas. Into the lane, gets the jumper off and banks it home on his first attempt of the afternoon.
You're exactly right. He was a top 15 pick coming in. He was ruled ineligible by Kansas. Just checked in, trying to take that same path.
Here's Preston just inside the 3-point line, knocking down the...
He's going to get a lot of player development down in Canton. But you can just look at, as you mentioned, 6'10", very athletic.
Declaim Preston. Wouldn't fall, and now Houston gets to run. Hunter's going to pull up from 3 and delivers.
Another Ohio kid out of Middletown, Ohio. Home of the great Jerry Lucas.
That's right. Chris Carter come from Middletown also?
Yes, he did.
Can always be a little dicey when you go Ohio to Michigan and Michigan to Ohio. Power move. Brayon Blake scores for the Colts. Yeah.
Right? Knox and Mitchell Robinson. How much hope do they have after this summer league? That's pretty.
Schreier has shown them as well.
Yes. Drafted in the 2nd round and has played really, really well here in summer league.
Matthias from the corner knocks out a triple. Top 10 in 3-point percentage in NCAA history. I think he was number 6 overall. Melton, nice job getting on the ground to keep that alive for RJ.
This before the game today, which it was kind of surprising. You don't normally see a team like Milwaukee rescind their offer like they did to allow him to go in the right direction for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, you know, we had a great run with LeBron, 4 straight finals, also winning a championship. That was definitely huge. But with the guys we got now,
better than people think. And this kid's playing well. Daniel House has had a good first half. But
11 points missing there. Sexton will be battling with George Hill, who was brought over from Sacramento at the trade deadline. Hill, $19 million, 1 year left on his contract.
Well, and George Hill will be a great mentor to Colin Sexton. He really will.
Colin Sexton driving and kicking. John Holland's pass intercepted. There's the foul, the continuation. Count the basket.
Played for the Kansas City Kings and didn't have much success. Went over to Italy, where he became a megastar. And in becoming a megastar for the Cavs.
I remember 7 seconds or less, or 8 seconds or less, whatever.
7 seconds.
7 seconds or less. As Melton throws his body into that one and got a turnover with his back to Jamel Artis. Edwards on the attack. Numbers for the Cavaliers. Beautiful feed from Artis and finish from Colin Sexton.
Sexton, and he was a 2nd round pick.
Yep, think about Zaire Smith, who we saw from Philly. And 14 and counting in the first half for Colin Sexton.
There it is. It was to the left hand, and he's going to stick with it.
Duval driving, hanging. Nice finish for Daniel
Aggie.
About 5 seconds difference on the shot clock. Adele from deep. He has taken 5 3-pointers back in 1998 when France won its only World Cup, and he'll be with family and friends.
You know, my Croatian friends, of which I have a few, they tell me that soccer division of the former Yugoslavia.
As you said, just coming off the war-torn years 20 years ago as Daniel Uzi misses from the wing. To shoot. House trying to get contact, none called. One to shoot. It goes in. Will they count it?
Yep.
I want to challenge everything at any time.
I always had that clock in my head as if removing his feet. And if you're going to be a big man in this league at this point in time, you better guard out on the perimeter.
Daniel
TJ McConnell,
something like that, yeah.
And he ended up with a, being in a pretty good spot with the Sixers.
Artist scoring at the rim. Thompson on the sideline as well, and Jetty Osman.
So you and I talked about this, and we're going to ask George about this. I think Kevin Love has a chance to have a Kevin Love.
Yeah. Can they be a team that can sneak into an 8 seed or maybe a 7 seed?
Well, that's pretty amazing, George, when you think about where they were 4 years ago when LeBron went to Miami and the bottom fell out and they ended up getting the #1 pick and they got Kyrie Irving. In fact, they had 3 #1 picks over that stretch of time. 2 that hit, and they used G. Smith, the backup point for the Summer League team. Matthias, about a foot inside the three-point arc, knocks down a deep 2.
He's going to make money somewhere.
Off ball, came back, had a chance to lead UCLA last year and turned himself into a first rounder.
Great point, yep. Started as a freshman, then again as a junior. And
taking care of business, wanting to be the best that he could be, take care of body. We hear that a lot here, taking care of your body. And he was a guy that, they were talking, they want to make sure he is ready to go for the NBA season as Dell wowing the crowd here on that stop on a dime move.
You want to hear a little piece of Kevin Knox trivia?
Yeah.
Now, his father was a wide receiver.
Who's in your draft class, the Anthony Melton from USC, second-round pick, playing pretty well.
Yep. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of good talent out here. Like I said, I just like to watch. Much passion on the court. He plays really fast, good fast break. So, I mean, it's pretty hard to stop him. But, I mean, in college, we had a really good scouting report. Thanks to our coaching staff.
The perimeter there. Adell's been showing off an array of moves, and he converts deep. Defended well by Holland. Smith from the corner. And the Cavaliers take
ball. Kyle Kuzma, Matt Thomas.
Holland turns over Melton. Lob for Lee. Able to get it. Trip to the quarterfinals at stake. Scoochie Smith. Nice step back move and finishes it off. The Hornets have an very early 6-point lead on the Raptors. And right here, Cavs up 5. They need House to contribute again, and he does.
You can find the House open at the top of the key, well designed.
Deep 3. Scoochie Smith having a second half. Cavaliers a 5-point lead, and Scoochie Smith helping deliver in the second half. Quickly in, somehow tossing it up and in to Anthony Melton. Two seconds to shoot. Artist. 4-3 at the end of the shot clock.
Situation. But again, better to make the mistake in Las Vegas.
Inbound, and the Cavaliers finish off the win over Houston, 92-87, handing Houston its only loss of the Summer League. Knocked out in round 2 after a 4-0 start as Colin Sexton and Scoochie Smith both